Hello and welcome to the Nick Dinsmore YouTube channel. Please subscribe, comment, share, and give us a thumbs up. Follow former WWE superstar Eugene Nick Dinsmore on social media. Check out nickdinsmore.com.
Introducing first, weighing in at 198 pounds from the good old USA, the American Eagle. And his opponent.
Well, it couldn't be anything else, Dean. Those notes only mean one thing: the entrance to the ringside area of the Ironman, Rob Conway. And this young man is on a mission. He's on a quest to be the man in Ohio Valley Wrestling. And this Tuesday night at the Louisville Gardens, the opportunity to prove that he has the ability to wear that gold.
And his opponent into the ring area, 235 pounds from Pittsburgh, PA, the Iron Man, Rob Conway. Referee Joe Wheeler. Great way to kick off the show, JC, the Iron Man and the American Eagle.
Well, you know, I've got to say this about Rob Conway, the Iron Man. It seems the more controversial his tactics become, the more fan support he starts to get, at least from the folks here in the Davis Arena. This guy, you love him, you hate him, there's no in between. Iron Man Rob Conway has made his mark in OVW, and he intends to put the punctuation point to that mark Tuesday night at the Louisville Gardens by, he says, he will defeat the Damager for the OVW Championship, or he will leave OVW for good. That's out of Conway's own mouth. On paper.
And I understand the buzz back there in the locker room is that there's a lot of guys lining up to take any one of his bookings that's already scheduled should he end up being out of here.
That's right. Rob Conway is advertised on a number of upcoming Ohio Valley Wrestling events, and I've been in contact with several of the top stars. There will be replacements for Rob Conway anywhere he's advertised after this Tuesday night. If he loses, if he doesn't win that championship, then basically he's out of OVW.
Of course, that's against the Damager, and he's got a big road to hoe there against him. Right now, he better be worried about the American Eagle. The Eagle ducks under the collar and elbow. In behind him, grabs. Oh, Conway's using his power, showing that upper body strength, backing the Eagle in. A little rear end magic there, and throws the hat. Oh, and the Eagle ducks under the big fist and a couple of quick kicks to the boot. The Irish Rip reversed by the Iron Man.
Look at the agility of the American Eagle. Can you believe that? This tell you what, he's given away a lot of weight and a lot of size, Dean, but the American Eagle won't back up from anybody.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, and a spinning back kick a little bit too close. Actually variated it in midair and used the knee instead of the foot.
Look at the power. Look at the strength in that kickoff. Conway bench press the American Eagle off of that lateral press pinning combination into the turnbuckles. And I'll tell you this about Conway. He's barely 2 years in this profession, but he has come along over the last 3 months. I think he's made faster progress than anybody in OVW, and Rob Conway is a force to be reckoned with, and with strength like that, you can tell why.
Well, it's going to be him and the Damager this coming Tuesday night at Louisville Gardens. That's right, Louisville Gardens this Tuesday night, bell time 7:30. And also understand that we got a back-to-school special coming up.
That's right. You know, a lot of the Jefferson County schools are going to be back in session this Tuesday. Back-to-school special. You may have had a lot of expenses. Oh, the Big Iron Fist buying the kids some back-to-school clothes, some books. So kids at the Louisville Gardens will be free with a paid adult. Wait a minute, count of two there, and Eagle manages to get to the ropes. Kids free at the Louisville Gardens Tuesday night with a paid adult. It's a back-to-school special from OVW.
Irish Whip into the corner, comes in and catches the elbow from the American Eagle for his trouble. The Eagle, oh my goodness, quickly kicks him upside down and plants him in the ring. The Iron Man still has the momentum going his way. Referee Joe Wheeler making sure everything's on the up and up. Speaking of up and up, the Iron Man brings the Eagle up. Is it going to be a suplex? Very well could be. Vertical suplex and plants him in the ring.
Boy, I tell you what, I can hardly wait to see this showdown with Conway and the Damager. The stipulations are so heavy. A man's career is on the line against a man's championship. And I'll tell you, Rob Conway is in a make-or-break situation right now. He's got to make good on his promise Tuesday night in the ring against the Damager. And let's bear in mind, the Damager is undefeated in over 2 months since winning that OVW championship, and Conway has made a strategic error there.
Comes down onto the raised knees of the American Eagle. Eagle pushes him back in for the right across the ring, reversed by the Iron Man, and telegraphed that backdrop a little bit too early. The Eagle puts the boot in and comes off with a big Eagle elbow. Sets him up for the right across the ring. Again reversed by the Ironman Rob Conway. Oh,
Good
man.
night. Can you believe the agility? The American Eagle with a cover. The American Eagle could score. No, he didn't. He could have scored the upset there. The Eagle switched his weight in midair and hit Conway with the drop kick, but Conway back in control here and a spinning power slam.
Oh, man, what a show of strength from the Ironman Rob Conway. The American Eagle's giving up a little size out here, but he's making up for it with speed and agility right now. He's calling for he's got him up in the rack. I've only seen a couple of, a matter of fact, I think just one man that's ever gotten out of this rack. If I recall correctly, it was either Dinsmore or the
Well, right now, wait a minute, that's it, ring it. Submission, the American Eagle has no choice but to submit to the torture rack of the Ironman, Rob Conway. And Conway not letting go of the torture rack. Finally, Joe Wheeler threatens him with disqualification. Conway will meet Damager this Tuesday, and I'll tell you what, it's a picket situation. I wouldn't bet on either of these men. It's so even.
Damager, Tuesday night, the 17th at the Louisville Gardens. Me and you can't run, you can't hide. And I've got some heavy stipulations. If I lose, I'm out of the OVW. These people OVW, and I'm not going anywhere. I've got the stipulations, but I'm not going to lose. Now, I don't want any outside interference. Boy, not your new girlfriend, not your boyfriend, not Nick Dinsmore, nobody.
Wait a
Just
minute.
me and you.
Wait a minute, Mr. Conway. Hey, can we turn me up so everybody can hear me? Mr. Conway, I tell you what, I agree with you. There's heavy stipulations on the line Tuesday night. There should be no outside interference. So, in that championship match, not only will I be at ringside, but the only guy it seems like that I can trust around here to be an honest man, Trailer Park Trash, we will both be at ringside specifically to make sure there's no outside interference. It'll be you and Damager one-on-one.
Cornette, I better hold you to your word. No interference. One-on-one Tuesday night. But only one is going to be leaving. The Iron Man is leaving Ohio Valley Wrestling's champion.
OVW Wrestling, the kind of wrestling you need to say whatever we're in your town. OVW on tour.
Please subscribe, comment, share, and give us a thumbs up. Follow former WWE superstar Eugene Nick Dinsmore on social media. Check out nickdinsmore.com.